Welcome back, Wolfpack. Today's lesson is 17.1, equations of a circle, and hopefully after today's lesson you will be able to find the equation of a circle. The standard equation of a circle is what we're going to be working with, and that is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. The center of the circle is hk. Okay, so x minus h, the x coordinate of the circle, the x coordinate of the center of the circle, and y minus k, and k is the y coordinate of the center of the circle. Okay, so in order to write the standard equation of a circle, or in order to write the equation of a circle, you have to know the center of the circle, and you have to know the radius of a circle. You have to have those two pieces for the equation of a circle. Okay, so look at this picture right here. You can see that HK is the center of the circle. That's an H is the x coordinate, K is the y coordinate, and then XY is just a point on the circle. And the radius is obviously the distance from the center of the circle to a point on the circle. So we're going to get started. We're going to try one of these. Example 1A, write the standard equation of a circle. Remember, we need to know the center of the circle, and we need to know the radius of the circle. And obviously, these are pretty simple ones. Hopefully, you're able to see that immediately this is the center of the circle, and that center is 0, 0. Okay? And the radius is the distance from the center of the circle to any point on the circle. And so I could use this radius, or 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 I could do this radius, but that might be a lot harder to find since it's not a vertical or horizontal line. So looking at the graph, I can see that the radius is 2. Okay, the radius is equal to 2. So now that I have the center of the circle and I have the radius, I can write the equation of the circle. Okay? So the equation of a circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. R is radius. So we're going to replace the h, the k, and the r with the h, the k, and the r. Simple as that. Okay? X minus 0 squared plus y minus 0 squared equals 2 squared. Now, x minus 0 is just x, so we can just write x squared plus, and y minus 0 is just y, so y squared equals 2 squared, which is 4. And that is the equation of that circle. X squared plus y squared equals 4. Okay? Let's go ahead and try letter B. What are the two things that we need? We need the center of the circle, and we need the radius of the circle. Okay? The center of the circle is right there. Okay? And look at that graph, you can tell that each square is counting by 2. So the center of that circle is 2, 2. Okay? 2 on the x-axis and 2 on the y-axis. The radius is from the center to a point on the circle, so that would be a radius of 4. Okay? Because this is 2, 4. Okay? This is at 0.6. 6 minus 2 is 4. Okay? So the radius is 4. So now we're going to, now we have the center and we have the radius, we can plug it in. The formula is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. I'm going to replace the h with 2, the k with 2, and the r with 4. X minus 2 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 4 squared. Now, x minus 2, can I combine anything or simplify? No, I cannot. So that stays x minus 2 squared plus y minus 2. Can I change anything or combine or simplify? Nope. So it's y minus 2 squared equals 4 squared, which is 16. And that is as far as I can go. That is the equation of a circle. Okay? We will do the try it in class together. If you want to try it on your own, that would be great. You'll be a little bit more prepared, but we'll try that one in class together. Let's go on to example 2. They want us to write the standard equation of the circle, and they gave us the center, and they gave us the radius. So this is h, this is k, this is r. So I'm going to write down the equation, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Plug in what I have. X minus 5 squared plus y minus, and that's a negative 8, so minus negative 8 squared equals 6 squared. X minus 5 cannot be simplified, so it's x minus 5 squared plus y minus a negative 8 is actually y plus 8 squared, and then 6 squared is 36. That is your answer. Simple as that. You don't have to go any further. You're not solving for x, you're not solving for y. You're just writing the equation of the circle. If you want to try example 2b on your own, go for it. We will do that one in class. We will do example 3 in class also. On the back, example 4. They want us to find the center and the radius of the circle with the given equation, and then they want us to graph it. Okay? So if you remember, I'm going to write the equation down. The equation of the circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Okay? So first of all, I need to look at what they gave me. I know that I'm looking for the center. That's what I need. And I also know that I need the radius. Okay. So I see that we have a positive 3 and we have a 2. Okay. Actually, let me say, if I look here, I can see that this is x plus 3, and the original equation is x minus h, and this is y minus 2, which is y minus k. So the center, the y-coordinate is definitely 2. They plugged in a 2, because the negative sign stayed negative, okay? So they plugged in a 2 for the center, for the y-coordinate. However, the standard equation of a circle is x minus h, okay? And so if the x-coordinate was just 3, this should say x minus 3. But it doesn't say x minus 3. It says x plus 3, which means that the x-coordinate actually has to be a negative 3. They must have plugged in a negative 3 as h in order for that negative sign to change to a positive sign. So the center is a negative 3. And if you are questioning me on that, here's how I know that. I'm going to go back in to this equation, fix my words. Okay, well obviously I cannot just erase, rewrite. When I plug in this negative 3 into this equation, x minus negative 3, it becomes x plus 3, which is what they have. Okay? If I were to say, oh, the center is 3, well, x minus 3 is x minus 3, which is not what our question is. Our question is x plus 3. So our center is negative 3, 2. So I'm going to graph that. Negative 3, 1, 2, 3, up to 2. Negative 3, 2. Again, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and then up to 2. And then our radius. Well, our formula our standard equation says it's r squared. Well, r squared is equal to 9. They replace r squared with 9. R squared is 9. Well, I don't need r squared, I need r. Well, the square root of r squared is r. The square root of 9 is 3. So the radius is 3. So this was the center of my circle. Okay? And my radius is 3, so I can plot my radius here, or plot my radius here. Oops, sorry. Plot my radius here, plot my radius here, plot my radius there. There's my radius in 4 places. And I need to make a circle. And obviously my circle skills are horrible, but you guys get the point. There's my circle. It has a center of negative 3, 2, and a radius of 3. Okay? If you want to try example 4B or 5 on your own, go for it. But hopefully this is pretty simple enough that you get it. The hardest thing is when the equation has a positive number, that means the variable was actually negative. Because when I plug those two negative variables together, they become positive. Have a great day and a great long weekend, and I'll see you guys next class.